This is TransAfrica Radio.
Yo, what's up? This is Mozaik, the producer, all the way from the beautiful kingdom of Swaziland. You know where it's at, TransAfricaRadio, and of course I'm on Lifestyle with Ucho Mo. Yeah.
No, it's always crazy, man. You know, we love African music, so there's no way in which we were not gonna welcome you with, warm arms, my guy. So it's, I don't even know where to start because I feel like I'm sitting legendary here, literally legendary, bro. Hey, not only a record, company owner, as a sound engineer,
yes, sir,
and a singer, a rapper as well.
Yes, sir.
You definitely are multi-talented, my guy.
Yeah.
But I guess I'm gonna give you this platform for you to just introduce you to people that kind of don't know you. Yeah.
Muzingwenya born, aka Mozaik, the producer. Like you've just said, I'm a producer, sound engineer, singer, rapper extraordinaire. Founded one of the first record labels in Swaziland, basically straight from college where I did my sound engineering in Scotland. Decided the Swazi music industry needed life. Because we had a lot of talented artists, but we didn't quite have anything that resembled an industry. So I figured, you know what, let's get this model going right. So basically just started working with a lot of talented artists, produced the likes of Nomalungelo, who has Imiyalo. She featured with DJ Cunis as well. Produced Courtesy, produced Singama, produced Psycholution, who's now at BMH Radio. I don't know if I can mention things like that. But, worked with a lot of talented artists from Swaziland. Yeah. So, yeah, man, that's pretty much what I do in a nutshell. That's the summary.
Yeah, that's a summary of what you do. I mean,
yes,
we could write a book with exactly what you do. But you know what? I'm seeing you now that you've actually, I would say you've now conquered the Swaziland market. You've killed it, and as you say, you founded one of the pioneer record labels out in Swaziland. You gradually now coming into other, working with other countries, and I think that's one of the reasons why you're here, even because of the fact that you are able to travel with your music, featuring different people. And can you tell us a little bit about that? Working with artists from other different countries.
It's an amazing experience. I think my first experience with that was working with DJ Dino Bravo. Very humble dude. I'm there starstruck, and dude is like, yo man, you making killer beats. And for me that was a very interesting perspective, because you're sitting with your homies from Swaziland. The industry still growing, so people are bound to say, yeah, no, you're doing great music. But now when you finally hear it from an external force who's also a powerhouse in his own right, that kind of gives one confidence. So established relationships with DJ Cunis as well, and through working with DJ Cunis got to meet people like Kyle, and it's just an amazing experience. So for me right now, the point is conquering the world. The record label is called Claiming Ground, so that's what I aim to do every minute of every single day.
Yo, man, I mean, conquering the world, claiming ground.
Yes, sir.
Bro, that's dope.
Yeah.
So when you started the actual record company and the record label, were you with someone, or was it something that you solely did? Because I would imagine how difficult it would be in a country where, as you said, people had the voices, had the talent, but there was no one really to put them on.
Yeah.
Were you alone? How did you actually come up and do this?
I could say yes and no. The honest truth of it is, in a country like Swaziland, the dynamics are, when you finish school, go out and get a job and work. You cannot do music. So even for me, the whole education process was a mission and a half, because we had to, battle it out with the old lady. And she said, like, no way are you doing this? That's disrespectful. But, she decided, let the bird fly free. And then if he comes back, then cool. So, but coming back home, I had support from, fellow industry mates that wanted the same thing, that envisioned the industry growing. Specifically, I had a friend of mine that I was with in Scotland, who is one of the main reasons that I actually came back to Swaziland to say, let me try this out. Because, he gave me all the confidence in the world to say, listen, go back home and do this thing. You have the talent, you have the passion for it, and those are the two most important things. Yeah. Start wherever you are, and then whatever happens.
Yeah.
So Stephen gave me a really a huge helping hand as far as that's concerned.
Yeah, my guy. Talking about Scotland and your time there, do you think that being in Scotland and doing what you did there, studying sound engineering, meeting different people, and mingling and getting to see different ideas and opinions, has that had a huge impact on the type of music that you produce?
I think so. Being surrounded by people who have no experience of Africa. Like, for an example, the first day I got there, people are asking me, yo, dude, your English is actually really good.
Right.
Where did you study? I'm like, I studied back in Swaziland. So they're like, yo, so you speak English in Swaziland? I'm like, yeah. So do you have like elephants running through the streets or anything? Like, nah, man. So for me, I felt like I wanted so much to impart, a lot of my African experiences on them, but also using mediums of expression that they obviously used to. So if you listen to some of my music, I have a lot of white influences, and I mix that with the cultural vibe. So it makes for a beautiful sub-genre, so to speak.
So you the album Nomalungelo. Yo, man, a celebrated album, not only in Swaziland, in South Africa, and different other countries as well. I would actually, the one thing that actually really surprises me sometimes is, how a person would feel when that album is done.
Yeah.
When the album is done. How did you feel when it was actually done, and when it received, the accolades that it did, and when, people were really fond of it and they loved it the way you produced it?
My homie, I'll be honest with you. I'm a weird being, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm the one person that will get an award today and tomorrow not even be fazed by what that means, because for me, every opportunity is a stepping stone. I cannot be complacent where I am. So for me, when we finished doing Lilungelo Lami, I just felt like, okay, cool, this is done. What's the next process now? Which was then the marketing, trying to get a licensing deal or whatever. So I'm always focusing on the next step. As soon as I'm done with this step, I'm on to the next one. So I don't really give myself time to enjoy fully the moment. I guess, that's one of my flaws.
Yeah. Yo, but I think that's humility, man. Because at the end of the day, you are very humble about it.
Crazy humility,
people are like, yo, we're giving you a big ups.
My friends give me, crap about it all the time. They tell me I need to live into how big I am, and I don't do that, and I don't know how to do that. I think I need a coach or something. So if you're out there listening, I need a coach.
Well, I love that, man. I love that, and I love the music that you actually give us, and I'm so glad that you're here, that now we can we can literally hear you give us something.
I'm humbled. I've been hearing you guys have been bumping my music.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I really appreciate that.
That's exactly how it is, man. We're hashtag African music. With the HQ, bro, because we definitely play 100% of African music as a whole. So
and in high quality.
You're gonna give us something. I was telling everyone that there's a surprise that you're gonna give us right now.
Yeah, man. I'm going to rap one of my tracks. It's called 21st Century Love. So it's going to be a live studio performance.
All right.
If that's cool with you.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're good in as far as levels are concerned.
Yeah, man, we definitely are good. If you're good that side, then you can definitely take it.
I hope I'm good. I'm nervous. I haven't quite done this, before. So from TransAfricaRadio, we're talking about that real love.
'Cause I don't want that 21st century love.
Yeah. Okay, miracles happen when you feel a gap, and then you fill that gap with happiness. But you, like a mannequin, you're wrapped in plastic and don't really know who the captain is. Well, it's inside of you, though you only find it when you try or you aspire to, when nobody can lie to you. Love of yourself, cause you know that you're entitled to. Hear it from the next man, they preaching to the choir. True, when you know your own worth, the tricks don't work. Cause you're beautiful, you're feeling it deep in your bones first. Reason why they're digging you, digging your dome first. Yeah, I know it's true that being alone hurts, but would you give up everything just so you can find it? The one thing that's always vivid even when you're blinded. Why then would you sell yourself to fall in love? I don't want the 21st century love, I just want the real thing. Then you go, I don't want that 21st century love. Just take it back, take it back, take it. I just want the real thing. Then you say, cause I don't want that 21st century. Yeah. Are you listening? Okay. Everywhere you go now, people trying to show love. They give hugs and they screaming at their shows now, but they don't even know how you cope when the lights go out. I told you don't look down. They're asking you when you're dropping your next album. Now the pressure's kicking in. You hope it's not cow dung. You're trying to stay relevant, so you're thinking to change your style just for the hell of it. But you're not hard enough, so you might as well be celibate. Wait, but you've been doing this, hey, and you've been good at this without the influence, hey. Now why you worrying? You're not doing this for the public, but you're loving it. Forget about the ugly, hey, cause all all that beauty's in the purity of art. So do it for yourself and you'll be fine from the start. Love what you do and do it from your heart, cause I don't want the 21st century love, cause I just want the real thing. Then you say, I don't want that 21st century. Oh, come on everybody, I can't hear you through the radio. Take it back, take it back, take it. I just want the real thing. Then you say, cause I don't want that. Sing it with me. Yeah. Okay, listen. That fake Twitter, Facebook kind of love. The buy my album, real kind of love. That love me cause you need something from me. It's time you keep it real with me. Just keep it real. That fake Twitter, Facebook kind of love. The buy my album, real kind of love. That love me cause you know I'm somebody. It's time you keep it real with me. But how do I find it? Where do I go and how do I sign in? Bing, Wikipedia, Google, are they lying? Google me, I've got a few hits. And what I write is what the truth is, and you might just get a few tips. Is it really you on social network? Or you exaggerate to increase your social net worth? Ironic how I met my dream girl on this buzz. But I don't want the 21st century love. Said, I just want the real thing. Then you say, I don't want that 21st century love. Just take it back, take it back, take it. I just want the real thing. Then you say, I don't want that. Oh yeah, I wanna feel that real love. Let's sing it together this time. Come on, let's take it up. Say, I just want the real thing. I don't want that 21st century love. I'm Jamani singing. Take it back, take it back, take it. I just want the real thing. Hey, hey, yeah, oh yeah. Let's go, world. I just want the real thing. It's that feel good music, man. Coming through straight from Swaziland all the way to all across Africa. I just want the real thing. Hey, hey. Yeah. You guys have been amazing. I heard you singing from your couch, even from your car.
That's a round of applause, dog. Beautiful. Yo, man, I can hear the radios and the televisions going crazy.
Yeah, man.
I got a message right here. Producer Lumrepa. I don't know, bro. Like
Producer Lumrepa.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Got that.
We testify from back here in Swaziland. He's one of the proper producers. Dude.
I am humbled. Thank you very much. It's very beautiful to have Swaziland shout out as well, you know.
Man, the bars, bro. The bars, man.
Just dropping knowledge.
You might as well be celibate because you're not
hard enough, man.
Yo, dude, the talent is crazy.
Yeah, man. A bit later on, yeah.
But something, yo, man, like so crazy. So the love already that's coming from Swaziland.
So that's nice, man. That's legit. That's beautiful.
How's when we go into the industry in Swaziland, as you say, the challenges that are there.
Yeah.
Overall, what's the one defining thing about the music industry in Swaziland?
The fact that the talent is still raw and unpolluted, and people are just hungry. People are just hungry. They're ready to take over the world. I mean, you have Sands right now shutting down the whole of Africa. Very soon he'll be up there as well. So, I think that's the one defining factor, that people are just still hungry. They're not so much clouded by the stardom, the celebrity status, the what. People are just genuinely trying to do good music.
It's a culture, it's a family that's here that actually has hands together, within the industry itself. When jumping into the different countries, I mean, you spoke a bit earlier about how, working with people from other countries is different. But what has been the reception of, South Africans, of Zimbabweans, of, Zambians, of other countries, specifically towards the music that you produce and yourself as an artist?
The world doesn't know much about Swaziland. So, all they see is Umhlanga, all they see is our king, whatever's been written about him in the newspapers, true or not, whatever. So when they finally get to hear the music, it's like a fresh perspective. It's like, wow, we never actually even imagined that you guys have music there. I mean, that's very narrow-minded, but, it happens all the time. People are shocked, like, wow, you guys are so talented. You would think you're from the States. And I'm like, no, but why would you think I'm from the States? Because are you trying to say Africans aren't talented enough to make music that's good enough to be playing all across Africa? No, man. So it's been warm basically.
It's been warm, yeah.
To cut a long story short, yeah.
But who do you now aspire to work with in terms of the direction of music? Because I would figure with Nomalungelo, it was a beginning of a chapter to say, this is me, this is the music that I produce.
Sure.
But you've taken a different musical direction, or you're growing in music. Because that's the one thing about artists and talented artists like you is that you grow in music. So who would you want to work with, or what? Because now you're rapping.
Of course.
So what, genre and musical direction are you now taking?
The thing is, I produce, multiple genres. I've produced Nomalungelo, who's Afro Soul. I produce Courtesy, who's hip hop and the like. And I produce house music as well. I produced EDM. DJ Cunis's album is diversely, dominantly EDM as well. But I would... Wow. That's an actually very interesting question.
I told you.
I actually didn't even think about that. But here's a vocalist that I would still love to work with today, Monewa.
Yo.
That girl has a voice and she's very talented, and I'm sad to say I'm not seeing her out there. But I would love to do something with Monewa. Musical, Of course, she's beautiful, she's gorgeous. But I have all the respect.
So definitely. So after this, we're gonna get that performance again from you. But we're gonna play a little game just to get to know you. You seem like a cool guy. So
I seem like it.
But I look at you.
No, I'm kidding, man. Let's see.
So we're gonna throw a few questions at you and get the feel of the ground. What would you do in certain instances? What how many girlfriends you have? I'm joking.
Hey, they'll kill me, right? They'll kill me. All 25 of them. I'm kidding.
The plural one.
I'm kidding.
Anyway, This one is actually dedicated out to you. We're going to get a performance after that. But this one is a good collaboration. Because, collaborations are always great.
Sure.
So we're to Baby, DJ Maporisa, and Wizkid.
Okay.
It's dedicated to you, brother.
Okay.
Because you just gave us a hard performance.
Okay.
I can't even recover from this time. I can't. It's 48 minutes after 12 p.m. Central African time. You tuned into #lifestyle. If you just tuned in, you just missed the hella performance. But don't worry, we got another performance coming through from Mozaik, the producer, singer, rapper. Yo, I can't even give a title to him. Definitely dedicating this song to him. It's Soweto Baby, DJ Maporisa, and Wizkid. On the flip side, we're getting to know him a bit closer than just the music producer.
So I felt like with the start of the new year, I should give my fans something. Because, with the silence and everything, it wasn't kosher. So I just decided, let me drop a free download track on my SoundCloud and just give it to the people. So it was just basically me sharing my experiences for the previous year, telling people what I went through, what I felt like, what I'm hoping for in the next year, and just wishing everybody a happy new year. And new year.
Yeah, it rubbed off.
Yeah, I know, right? You trapped me.
So, man, so we're going to ask you a few questions just to get to know, Mozaik.
Am I allowed to not answer some of them,
Well, you are. You're more than welcome.
Okay, cool.
More than welcome not to answer them.
Okay, cool.
But you'll be denying us.
Pass.
All right, so the first question is,
Sure.
At a movie theater, which armrest is yours? Because there's always a struggle.
On the left.
The one on the left.
The one on the left, on
so
my
you
left.
don't lean like that.
Yeah.
right.
Mostly, yeah. Well, depending on who's sitting on my right, also, because if there's a fly mommy, then I might want to be closer to the other side. But like top of the head, left.
Yeah. So we must just say that you go with the one where the hot mommy is sitting.
Yes, sir. It's safer.
Now we know.
It's safer.
So this one says, if you discovered a new island, what would you actually name it and why? There was a new island, just came up.
Mozaik.
Mozaik?
Yeah. Yeah, why not call it my name, It's my land. I discovered it.
All right.
Definitely not America.
Okay, so what famous person would you say you resemble the most?
Wow.
Because I'm trying to figure out, but nah.
I went through a very long phase where my friends used to call me Kanye West.
Yo, dude.
I had the whole backpack thing. I had the whole, I'm so attached to my music. I'm so passionate about it. I don't want anybody trying to mess around with it. But, right now, I think I would like to more resemble Diddy.
Yeah.
Mr. Combs.
No, I already see. The hustle is on 100, just the same way.
Thank you.
So the last one says, if you were ever trapped in a TV show for a month, which TV show would it be?
How are you trapped in a TV show?
No, I was trying to see if you're a Game of Thrones person.
Oh my God! Oh no! If you put it like that, definitely Game of Thrones. I was thinking along the lines of more reality TV, like more Big Brother.
Yeah.
But now you opened up the spectrum to Game of Thrones. Definitely.
So I'll push it a bit and say which character.
Obvious. Obvious. Right now, after the last episode, Jon Snow.
You want me the dragon or something?
Nah. We don't know what's gonna happen with the dragons. But any opportunity to get the Khaleesi, homie.
Yeah, man. Definitely, man. Shout out to you indeed. So we're gonna get another performance from you before we're gonna let you go. I feel like we shouldn't even let you go, no. Because the music's too much on fleek, yo. It's too crazy. So which song are you now gonna give us? Which one is it?
I've been debating. There's like so many songs out here.
Yeah.
And I'm not really sure how I want to leave people. You did play Right on Time, correct?
Oh yes, I did play that.
So let me ask people to wait a while.
All right.
Because people have been asking me about when I'm dropping my album, and there's a few things I'm trying to get into perspective before I can drop that. So let me ask you to wait a while. So this is the live performance, so a few elements are missing, but I think it's just going to add to the experience as a whole, so it's going to make it beautiful. So it goes like this. Shout out to everybody who's loving Mozaik music. Shout out to Swaziland for standing by me through all these years as I've been trying to do my thing. Shout out to all my close friends. Shout out to Lins and the whole team, the band's outside. We're going to Botswana, let's do this. Listen. Kusukela mzukwana ngintwana bengihlanganise magama noma ngithini nje ngifuna li rhyme mara ke bengishota nga step 2 cause I never had a dope beat to step 2. So kusukela nga 1998 when I was still rewinding tapes, I grabbed the piano and started to play. So nangicedze emsali ke ngaqala span sami ngikhuthatha ngilelinye lijaha lelingimandla mswane. Hey, that's what my mom said. Sayilwa ngaye emaveni but she was upset. Kepha ngafunza nami ngalo lithuba lami wangikhuthatha nyambose ngakhona kubuya lana solo ngivuthela lo mculo lovuthe malangabi lama awards help me get over malanga lamabi. I made a lot of music for artists la neveni cause all the fans always wanna hear something. So this year I gave y'all something new. Said it was my season but y'all never knew. Goods, Mozaik the producer, goons. And now a lot of you are asking, "Hi album migu?" Ngisaki brand na mi album misakiwa man. And once it's solid, onke mavi ataungenwa ngayo. And I promise you, konke sekutfutane. Ngibonga emagama enu kuthi ningikhutsate but hey, yo, let's wait a while for my album cause it's coming, but let's wait a while. Yo, let's wait a while for my album cause it's coming, but let's wait a while cause we going too far. Yo, let's wait a while for my album cause it's coming, but let's wait a while. Yo, let's wait a while. Yo, let's wait a while for my album cause it's coming, but let's wait a while cause okay. We going too far. It's been a good year, but I'm still grounded. Not like the tires, bank account still seeing thousands. Ingun's malanga rocking my world, can you feel it? Ngiva ngathi angendi lutho, yeah I know I'm silly. Give me ngathi I let down the whole team, messed up the whole thing. Ngoba ngala yomuvele Josie, but please don't judge me cause I'm not where I wanna be. Cause soon I'll have more buzz than a bumblebee. Hey, yo, let's wait a while for my album cause it's coming, but let's wait a while. Yo, let's wait a while for my album cause it's coming, but let's wait a while cause we going too far. Yo, let's wait a while for my album cause it's coming, but let's wait a while. Yo, let's wait a while. Yo, let's wait a while for my album cause it's coming, but let's wait a while cause we going too far. I just hope radio plays me, man.
Yo, man, you can trust that TransAfrica will keep playing you.
I appreciate that.
Shout out to their performance, man.
Thank you.
Can I come to Botswana too, though?
Yeah, man.
Because I feel like, yo.
Listen, let's get a bigger car and let's just all go. Because our car right now is packed as it is. Dude, but it's going to be nice, man.
Hey, dude,
it's gonna be beautiful.
I can't wait to see. There better be something else that you're going to be doing here in the next spring in South Africa or somewhere else that
I have so much planned for SA, my homie. I have so much planned for SA. I'm working with a really tight team, people who actually just believe in the music and believe in the person behind the music. So, together as a team, we're pushing this thing now.
Yeah, man. So you going to Botswana. Can you just give us a lowdown of what's happening out there, the performance, the event, and everything?
It's the GIMC Festival, which is the Gaborone International Music and Culture Week. Started on the 26th and we're performing the 28th. And we're performing on the 2nd, which is on the Saturday. It's just basically a festival, bushfire type situation. People from different countries, within the region. So
yeah. I can only imagine what our Botswana brothers and sisters.
Yeah, this is only a fraction, get. I promise you.
Can you imagine though?
This is a fraction.
Yo, so we gotta go, right? We gotta go because it's too crazy. The next thing you gotta do is definitely have live performances over here, man. Like, we appreciate you coming through.
No, man, I appreciate you, putting us on the map like that, giving us an opportunity to shine as well and tell our stories and tell our truth.
Too crazy, man. Which brings me to the question. We play, as I said to you earlier, we play 100% African music. Authentic origins of Africa music.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, my guy?
I think that's a beautiful, confident step that the radio station has taken. A lot of radio stations are playing international music. We're listening to Drake. We're listening to, the likes. And, there's really nothing wrong with that as well. Because, different tastes for everybody. But right now, it's about putting African music on the world stage, giving African music the platform. And of course, the fact that you guys are streaming as well on the net means that if I'm in the UK and I'm feeling homesick, I can always listen and catch up and find out what's happening, not what's already happening in the UK, because there's other stations for that. There's no reason to be, reinventing the wheel. So this is definitely dope. Props to all of you. Props to the team.
Yo, bro, we love that, man. And TransAfrica ever have a concert?
We're
gonna have you. We better have you representing Swaziland, definitely.
Yeah, that's nice.
So,
man,
what's the last remarks that you just want to throw out there to anyone and inspire, someone who's just listening from Swaziland, or someone who's listening from anywhere in the world, who's thinking to themselves, I think the odds are against me, but I'm not sure.
Don't ever let anybody tell you what you can or cannot do. And, you cannot stop good music. You cannot keep a good man down. That's what somebody said to me the other day. And, that's in the truest sense. If you have a dream, if you have a goal, if you have a passion, just pursue it. And be as committed as you possibly can to it, because you're not going to sit there and say, hey, I want to invent the next whatever and hope it's going to fall from the sky. So whatever you're doing, give it your all, and to the young people as well, education is very important. And I'm not just talking about, sitting in school, sitting in a classroom and listening to the teacher. It's about going out there and be knowledgeable about, things that are in the industry that you're trying to get into. Read books, watch documentaries. Things have been made easy now. So there's a whole lot of mediums that you can, refer to.
Yeah, man. And we love it, man. And they're sending a shout out once more saying, oh yes, man, a big shout out to Mozaik, the producer. This African movement is too real.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate it.
It's definitely too real, man. So definitely make sure that you follow this gentleman on Twitter. It's at Mozaik Producer. And man, more music coming from you. My favorite song, my favorite jam. And the one thing about me is I have a music buzz. So
okay.
I like the song, bro.
You got bit.
I'm gonna play that song. I'm gonna definitely make sure that I always play that song. So,
I like how that sounds already.
Giving you the song again as he leaves us. Wishing you a huge, a great safe trip to Botswana,
thank you
and making sure that you go and kill as you just killed right now. We're gonna play 21st Century Love again. Definitely play it again, man. Shout out to you for coming through.
It's the real music,
you, brother.
This is TransAfrica Radio.